A college degree often meant you had more job possibilities than a high school graduate and what you studied, whether or not you used coursework, writing aid, or not. There are various degrees and professional paths available to students going to college, but around 53% of university students who have completed their degree are unemployed. Students graduating from high school must make the appropriate educational choice in order to avoid becoming unemployable. Aside from these degrees with uncertain viability, they may also incur a lifetime of debt as a result of them. This necessitates avoiding such useless college degrees. In this video, we will discuss 10 most useless degrees, but before we start, please first subscribe to watch time and press the bell icon for more interesting videos. So here is our list of top 10 most useless degrees. Number 10. Theater Arts. A theater arts degree allows a learner to study acting and the making of theater productions. They may take classes about famous plays or classes that help them improve their acting skills. Those who pursue a theater arts degree are typically interested in acting jobs, writing plays, or producing scripts. Students pursuing a theater arts degree should be wary. Following graduation, job prospects in this area are limited. Those with a theater arts education may anticipate several years of internships and continuing education, as well as a low-paying position. Employers seeking more relevant training may reject those who pursue non-degree paths. Those who are exceptionally gifted or tenacious should consider pursuing a higher education at a university or center that specializes in the theater arts. These institutions have greater name recognition and may assist to launch an acting profession. Number 9. Culinary Arts. A culinary arts degree may teach students how to cook well or how to present their food nicely, but it mainly teaches them the fundamentals of cuisine, such as appearances and presentation. If you want to work as a chef after graduation, a degree might appear attractive on your resume, but any other profession would dismiss your training. Many culinary students receive little training in skills that may be applied to a variety of professions, such as finance or health-related data. Chopped veggies, mixed spices, and boiled potatoes are among the culinary programs studied by students, but they do not learn abilities that can be transferred to other industries. As a consequence, many candidates who finish this degree without finding employment end up eating well, but unemployed after graduation. If you are seeking for a job as a chef, attending a culinary school or trade school to acquire your education rather than a college for a degree is the best option. This will allow you to obtain more specialized training in your area while saving time and money. Number 8. Art History. Art history is a popular subject among art lovers. Art composition classes are common, as well as courses on the history of art throughout time periods. Students may learn about significant artists such as Vincent van Gogh or Claude Monet. Although art history students are enthralled by ancient art and sculptures, it is difficult to establish a career in the field. Those who complete their education have a lot of understanding about art across time, but finding employment where they can put this knowledge to use is challenging. Some end up working at an art museum and later become an expert judge of work, but this is one of the most difficult professions to enter in. Most organizations that specialize in art tend on having a lengthy CV with lots of expertise. Those who cannot find work in the field of art after graduation are forced to look for other options. Their limited degree, on the other hand, restricts their employment prospects. Most employers want employees with degrees that are more directly relevant to their professions. Number 7. Anthropology and Archeology. A degree in anthropology and archaeology may be appealing to you if you enjoy history, traveling, and being outside. However, unless you are ready to spend years on a PhD in the field with no promise of employment or as an unpaid intern or research assistant, this career path is not for you. Anthropology is the study of humans and their customs, whereas archaeology is the study of human history through excavation. Those who obtain a degree in anthropology and archaeology may want to work on a historical excavation site or at least spend time in a museum researching the discoveries. These jobs, however, are rare. While a doctorate from Harvard or Yale might get you sent to an excavation site, it is unlikely that most degrees will allow you outside of your front yard. Those who fail to make it in this profession may try elsewhere, but finding employment is difficult for them. Number 6. Education. Early childhood, special education, and secondary education are examples of specialized majors. To work in their area, some special specialists must obtain a master's degree. Those who intend to stay with a general education degree may have their diploma rendered useless after graduation. A preschool will not accept them because they do not have the necessary early childhood qualifications. Because they lack the required certifications or recommendations, special education would not want them. If you are thinking about majoring in education, think about what sort of education you want to go into and declare your area of study. You should be aware that to practice, you may need a master's degree or additional training and endorsements. Furthermore, because education majors tend to go through rigorous placements at institutions of interest in order to gain student teaching experience, they usually require a graduate school degree or extra training and endorsements. It is only after all of these steps have been completed that an education major may anticipate getting a position. Number 5. Creative writing. Creative writers have abilities that are desirable for future novelists and story writers. Their education, however, is narrow and specialized. Students in a creative writing program learn how to tell a narrative using vivid words while also studying the professional writing process during their education. Their work is easygoing and descriptive in nature. Although you may become a talented writer with a creative writing degree, you would not be able to make enough money to live on unless you write a major novel or book of children. To work for a newspaper or other news organization, creative writers do not acquire the journalistic skills or linguistic intricacy. Instead, they are left with excellent writing abilities but no work. If you are passionate about writing and want to publish a book someday, consider specializing in a related area like journalistic writing as an undergraduate and taking creative writing courses on the side. Following graduation, this will make you more marketable and provide you with a steady income while you write novels on the side. Number 4. Music, choir, band, or other extracurricular activities, such as a jazz band or a marching band, are all options for music majors. They may also devote significant time to studies that focus on music history and composition in order to fulfill their requirements. Music majors could specialize in any aspect of the field, such as composition or conducting. Music majors frequently have difficulty finding employment after they graduate due to the narrowness of their specialty. You may be able to get a job as a distinguished conductor, professional musician, or community band director if you are particularly talented. However, these individuals are quite rare. The majority of music students end up teaching music lessons or leading church services. Although these jobs provide a little extra money, they seldom manage to pay the bills. Music careers are generally low-paying and do not include benefits. As a result, those who study music tend to look for something different later on. However, many people discover that they lack the level of training that many employers desire because to their limited degree in music. Number 3. Languages. Learning foreign languages is a fantastic method to learn about other societies and get ready for international travel. While there are certain benefits to studying several languages, rigorous language study as a college degree is pointless. Those who devote years of their lives to learning one language may feel proud of themselves. Some language graduates become translators. Others work for a foreign embassy or in the field of international relations. However, these positions are rare and difficult to come by. If you are fortunate enough to get one of these positions, the pay and career prospects may be decent. However, if you do not, you shall be left searching for a company that will accept you because to your speaking ability in more than one language only. Certain institutions, such as Harvard University and UCLA, offer courses in classic languages like Greek and Latin. Others stick to more practical tongues like Spanish and Chinese. If you truly want to succeed in the language area, pick a language that is relevant. To make yourself more employable after graduation, consider double majoring in a secondary field. Number 2. Travel and tourism. Despite the fact that this degree may have the glitz and glamour of travel and vacation, the end result is not so wonderful. Students who study travel and tourism while studying learn about the greatest destinations to visit, how to get there, and how to enhance visitor experiences. Regardless of whether these classes are more fun than most, many students who earn a travel and tourism diploma are unsure about what comes next after graduation. After completing a travel and tourism program, students have few career prospects. Although many people enter the business hoping to succeed as an Instagram traveler or professional vlogger, the reality is that most wind up taking menial and uninteresting office jobs. Some people may choose to work as a travel agent, while others may become employees of private businesses who assist customers in booking plane tickets, hotels, or cruises. These vocations are just like many of the other most useless degrees. They provide low pay, variable hours, and poor treatment for workers. If you have a travel and tourism degree but want to leave the field, finding employment is tough. You might have fascinating tales and interesting experiences to share, but employers searching for that level of education will be disappointed. Number 1. Entrepreneurship. For individuals who are thinking of starting an enterprise in the future, a bachelor degree in entrepreneurship might seem appealing. The major drawback is that because students may obtain all of the instruction they require, the degree itself is one of the most useless degrees available. This is due to the fact that students may gain all of their education, but without actual business expertise, their learning will be meaningless. If you want to be successful in establishing a firm, you shall need extensive practical experience in business. Many successful entrepreneurs have studied business at university and spent years working in the real world prior to starting their own firm. Some may choose to return to school later for an entrepreneurship degree, while others might take just a few classes. As a result, people who hold an entrepreneurship degree may be unsure about where to go next. They are less employable than someone with a business degree and may lack the education and experience it takes to obtain a position. Those interested in starting their own firm should first seek employment. Well, this is the end of video. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and press the bell icon if you like the video. Thank you for watching the video.